So you guys know what the deep state is. I think you've heard me talk about the deep state before. The deep state includes people like Hillary Clinton, George Soros, the Keebler Elf, Joe Piscopo, Bette Midler, Kathy Griffin. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about liberals. They are the deep state. That water right there, that's just a hologram. You see, Mother Nature wants you to see water, but it's actually not water. It's a natural illusion created by demons who live in the center of the earth, who want to control your brain through the liberal media. And I really gotta take my meds. Sorry if I'm off track. Alright, so I thought I'd give you a little Alex Jones there. Because this subject I want to talk about is something I don't mention that much. The deep state. The deep state. You know, it's used a lot in conspiracies, like obviously Alex Jones uses the deep state, those words. I've heard a lot of other people use them too. It's pretty common. And there's a real deep state. It's not a conspiracy, it's a deep state strategy being perpetuated by Hillary Clinton to smear Bernie Sanders through his surrogates. That being Tulsi Gabbard, one of the main ones. So it's just been since February of this year, since Tulsi announced, she's been smeared day in and day out. That's not even hyperbole. That's like almost literally every day in media. She has been called a Russian asset. She has been called a puppet, a Putin puppet, whatever. Just whatever establishment liberals are calling her. And this is a deep, deep conspiracy. Conspiracy-like. It's not conspiracy. It's more of a strategy, like I said. It's a strategy to smear Bernie Sanders through the people he surrounds himself with. And since Tulsi is involved in a lot of foreign policy, she's an easy target because, she had some right-wing ties to Modi. She's been a diplomat. She's gone on diplomatic missions to see Assad. And that's all been twisted around, that she's like some sort of Assad apologist because she wants to work towards diplomacy. They've completely twisted it around. So, Tulsi's excellent fodder for this deep state strategy via Clinton and her surrogates in the media and elsewhere. They're just going after her constantly. And if you hear it every day, you're going to start to believe it. It's how they brainwash you. If you say that every day for months and months and months on end, all the normies will believe it. Like just regular people who don't pay attention will accept it as stasis because they hear it every day from their favorite news sources. But if you're like a political junkie like me, like you know it's BS because you're paying attention, okay? You're definitely searching for facts every day. You're searching through multiple sources. You're just trying to know the truth. And we know that Tulsi is being smeared. She's being set up. And it's all starting to come together. I haven't been honed in on it, but now it's time to start honing in. This is just a long-winded strategy from Clinton to soil Bernie Sanders, because you can't get Bernie on anything. They tried to tag him as a Russian and stuff like that. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. These people are just desperate. They're very, very, very desperate of losing control. They're very nervous about an establishment, an Overton window establishment correction back to the center left via Bernie Sanders and his movement. They'll do anything, and they are doing anything, to discredit him and his allies. And like I said, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. It's just as bright as the midday sun. It is bright, beautiful sun in our faces every day. So I'm not falling for it. Don't fall for it. And listen, like I said, I'm not big on conspiracies, but everything points to a deep state strategy to smear Bernie Sanders through his allies. That's just what I'm getting. What are you getting? Is this agreeable? Do you think smearing Tulsi is a way to smear Sanders indirectly? I sure do. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, like, share, subscribe, click the bell. I'll meet you down there.